Hey girl. Hello, my beautiful Leo. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate, Leo. Now, I also do your weekly general reading for your zodiac sign, Leo, which I'll leave a link to over here for you to check out at a later point if you would like. But when it comes to any of my readings, rely on your intuition, Leo, because put it in perspective, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you. You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate with you and leave what doesn't, because I promise you I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. Now, if you find some cards that resonate with you, be sure to let me know in the comments below, Leo, because that's how I keep up with you, is through the comments. I love hearing about how the cards resonate with you in your personal life in specific. But if you find some cards that resonate with you, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot. And always am super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that for me. And then finally, Leo, this reading's here just to give you some perspective, right? I'm not here to make a decision in your life. I'm just here to give you some food for thought, because it wouldn't be fair for me to tell you what decision to make in your life, because it's your life to live and not mine, right? So with all that being said, let's get into your reading now, Leo. The overall energy that we have going on for you is the horse spirit, number 33, which would be 6 for numerology, but also look up the 33 as well for numerology, Leo. So look up both 33 and then number 6 later, of course. But you have the horse spirit. Freedom is yours. So really good card to have. I kind of would associate this card with you just because of the freedom aspect. Leo, so that's a really good card to have as your overall energy. Now, I don't know if this is like a freedom from a past connection and opening yourself up to something new. I don't know if this is a freedom in terms of just like emotional freedom, where you're finally just allowing yourself to feel things, perhaps. Definitely let me know in the comments below what this is about. Humpback whale also comes in, because I don't know why, I just really feel strongly that this is going to resonate with at least with somebody really strongly, so definitely let me know. We also have the humpback whale for you, Leo. This card says music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing or playing an instrument or listening. So this is almost just like a card of a couple of different ways you could take this message. One, finding a creative outlet, creative expression for you to get yourself out there, or it's just something to get your emotions, find an outlet for your emotions, right? Especially when it's paired with the freedom card. Maybe that's how you find some type of emotional freedom, mental freedom, right? Is through some type of creative work. But also perhaps maybe just getting lost in some music and meditating with that, right? I feel like a lot of people neglect the fact that you can easily meditate with while just like listening to music and using that time just to like center yourself. But let's start getting into the overall energies of this reading, right? Let's start pulling a tarot card. I'm going to pull a tarot card rather, Leo, for your side of things, their side of things, and the overall energy. So let's get this started. Now, on your side of things, we have the Queen of Swords. On their side of things, we have the Ace of Cups. And then the energy in between y'all two is the King of Cups. So, Queen of Swords. So, this is you right now in your energy, Leo. So, this is definitely an energy of somebody that maybe just recently got out of something that was rough, whether that be like a rough breakup or rough relationship, or just like a, you know, maybe you just been like dealing with a rough like work life, or just a rough personal life in general. When you have this Queen of Swords coming in, it just lets me know of an individual that's kind of a little bit more on edge. I am going to be honest, Leo. Definitely someone that craves intimacy or craves interaction, but has a very seldomly invites it into their life just because of, you know, past hurt and connections and stuff. Definitely one of those energies of kind of needing to tread lightly, or walking, kind of like the feeling of like a I guess more so just they have to prove themselves to you before you open up to them, which is not a bad thing whatsoever, right? Not like giving you a hard time whatsoever about it, Leo, just an observation. On their side of things, they have the Ace of Cups, so this is a good energy to have. This is an energy of where they're answering to their heart's calling on some level. So if you're not seeing action with the person that you're currently hooked on, Leo, maybe raise an eyebrow at that, because it's just like, I'm seeing an energy with this is where they're answering. They know what their heart's calling out to. But I guess maybe with clarifiers we'll understand maybe why they may or may not be answering to that heart's calling. But the energy between y'all two, similar to Virgo actually, is the King of Cups being the energy between y'all two. So just like Virgo, this is where it's just like, this is not like it's not the worst energy to have between y'all two, because it shows like a fairly mature energy, at least on one side of things. But I also see this, Leo, as like a reserved, like kind of keeping your emotions to yourself, not really letting the other person in, which is already what I was kind of hinting at before with on your side of things with the Queen of Swords. So it is kind of like what's up with that, Leo? What's going on with you that you are not wanting to open up to this person? Or is it unrelated? You know, if it's unrelated, then I guess it probably, well, I don't want to be presumptuous, but you know, I'm guessing it might be just because you have the humpback whale cards suggesting for you to meditate and like, healing with music of some type, or healing with some type of creative pursuit or an emotional expression tied to a creative pursuit, right? So let's get some clarification on your side of things with this Queen of Swords. Let's see here. King of Wands comes out, the Magician card, and the Five of Cups. Ooh, okay. So Leo, you definitely are in this place of, I don't want to say you're very, it feels like you're ready to walk away from something to create something new, or to go into something that feels more fitting for you. When you have this Five of Cups here, it is kind of like a sense of where it's just like at the first sign of a red flag, even if it doesn't look like a red flag quite, or at the first sign of like you're feeling something, you run away. So it's like I don't know, I'm kind of struggling with how to continue on this message, because it does seem like a resistance on your side, Leo, of where it's just like, once you reach to a certain, like once you start feeling things to a certain level, so like your fight or flight starts getting triggered. And it's almost just like you find either like a way to run away, or the very opposite, or where you really feel like lean into it hardcore, which isn't, I mean, again, I'm a Leo, listen, I am a Libra Scorpio cusp. If anyone understands like full on just wanting to throw yourself into somebody and falling in love deeply off of just first, like whatever, I can understand it. But you know, when you have like this extremely passionate energy, you kind of have to just keep it refined, right? So it's refining it in a way of not, you know, being too passionate in a way of where it's just like you respond strongly in a way where you walk away from things immediately when you start feeling things that are unfamiliar to you, that you deem as bad. And you can't react strongly in the way of cutting things out either. You can't react strongly in the way of I mean, I guess you can. Who am I to tell you what you can and can't do, Leo? But I am just getting like the sense of, you know, maybe having a little bit more refinement or balance when it comes to your emotions. I am going to keep referencing the humpback whale, because I do feel as if it's like, I do strongly feel like, Leo, if you just had some type of other expression of some sort, a way to, or outlet rather, to get your emotions out, maybe if it's even separate from this person, you would just feel so much better even just with yourself, not like the situation and your connection with them obviously would probably improve just because your own mental and emotional health would be improving. But also, I just feel like for yourself, you would just be in a lot better of a headspace if you just found some type of outlet rather than trying to live it out through these type of connections, because it feels as if like it's just doing a number on you when you put all your emotions into something or somebody and it doesn't quite work out in the way that you anticipate it. It just does a horrible number on you, which I don't like to see. But let's look on their side of things now, Leo, with this Ace of Cups. They have the Lovers card, so they're definitely smitten about you, Leo. Ace of Wands, too, wow. And the Page of Swords, okay. So it's like, okay, Leo, let's break this down. They're definitely feeling something with you. With this Ace of Cups. I mean, I guess it is like the Ace of Hearts in this deck, right? You see the heart there. Ace of Cups. This is definitely an energy where they are feeling their emotions very strongly right now. The Lovers card comes in to amplify that as well and lets you know that it's in regards to this connection that they're feeling strongly with it. As well as the Ace of Wands, where it's like they want to go forward in this connection, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, like I really like this energy. Like, what's going on with this? Like, why isn't there something more here for you, Leo? Right? It just seems to be with those cards. It's just like, okay, like there doesn't seem to be a problem. And then this is where the problem comes in. This is the Page of Swords. This is where it lets me know like their communication may not just be up to par. This lets me know where a little bit they don't maybe know how to communicate with it. Maybe they are just unfamiliar with the emotions that they're feeling as well. But I just do get the sense that they don't know how to communicate it to you, Leo. Or there's just like this sense of, I don't know. Well, I guess you do have to keep in mind with the King of Cups energy between y'all two, it just seems like both you guys are keeping your emotions to yourself in this regard. Maybe you're scared of even showing how strongly you feel towards this person, right? With this King of Wands and this Magician card, Leo. And so you kind of keep yourself closed off, or you kind of like, in order to protect yourself, you're just like, oh, I'm feeling something too strong with this. Let me keep them at a distance, right? They're feeling something and they don't want to speak it up for whatever reason, right? Now, we don't know their narrative. They could just be feeling insecure. They could be feeling, you know, whatever their storyline is, Leo. The cards that I pulled out for you, though, with this King of Cups is the Four of Cups, which makes sense. I feel like this is like an energy both of you guys are exuding, or where you guys are kind of missing out on the opportunity on each other. You're keeping your eyes closed to something when it comes to this. The Moon card comes in where it's talking about something unknown. So you're definitely not aware of what it is that's being presented to you. And the Devil card comes in. So it's almost like you guys are both blind to a problem that's presenting to y'all self in both y'all's lives. Now, I don't know if this is like a problem with each other or just something with yourself. Like it more so depends on like what this devil is the representation of, Leo. Is this like, you know, identifying your own issues, or where it's just like once you feel stuff then you kind of fly, check out, or on their side of things that this is their devil, where it's like the Page of Swords, where they're kind of like their communication is the issue. Whatever it is, it does kind of seem like both you guys are kind of like blind to your own issues of what's blocking this connection, or just blind to what is blocking the connection. And it's just like when it's all encompassed with this King of Cups energy, it just definitely feels like, oh, it's a packed, heavy week. It's one of those things that just like, if only everyone was just vulnerable, imagine how different the world would be. Because it's just like, it's definitely one of those cases. If both parties felt comfortable enough to be vulnerable with one another, it would completely change the game. But yeah, it's cards that I have for you. Let me know what you end up doing in this situation, Leo. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Also, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this reading. And then also be sure to share my video with a friend if you think they might be into my videos. But until next time, Leo, I love you so much.